It's time to cook with Susan Beck, and today we're going to make lemon bars. This is just a classic bar recipe that many people make, and if you've never made it before, I'm going to show you how easy it is. One key thing for me is using real lemons. Yes, you can use the lemon concentrate out of the bottle in that green jar from the store, but I recommend picking up a couple lemons. It makes it so much better. We're going to start with the crust. The oven is preheating at 350 degrees, and we are going to put in 2 cups of flour, along with half a cup of powdered sugar, which will give our crust just a tiny bit of sweetness. And to hold all that together, I have 1 cup of melted butter. All of this is going to go into my mixing bowl. And I'm just going to give it a little stir so the flour doesn't go flying when I put it on my mixer. You could easily mix this by hand as well. Let's move that now into our baking dish. Now I have here an 11 by 7 baking dish. The recipe called for a 10 by 6 baking dish. I don't think I have one that size. And for that matter, a more common size in your home might be a 9 by 9 pan. You know, they will all. Into the baking dish goes all of our crust. And I'm just going to use my fingers. I think it's the easiest way to flatten that all down to give us our base. This would easily work in a 9 by 9 pan that has a little more area. This buttery sweet crust will bake for 10 minutes at 350 degrees. While the crust bakes, we're going to get our filling ready, and our filling again is going to be made with real lemons. We need a half a cup of juice, and this is optional, but I am going to use my zester on my box grater, and I am going to add just a little lemon zest from the peels. Now, I've talked about this before when I made lemon sorbet and other lemon things, that you don't want to go real hard against this because you want to just get the yellow. You do not want to be down to the white part of this rind underneath it. Just the yellow. That is our lemon zest. And oh, I can smell the lemons already, and I've hardly begun working with them. Oh, I just love lemon. They're so refreshing. So I mentioned I recently posted a recipe for a lemon sorbet. Oh, so good. And you can check out lemon meringue pie and some other great things using lemon, as well as some savory dishes on my YouTube channel. I'll be sure to post all of those links in the description below. So again, I'm just finishing up zesting, not pressing real hard. I don't want that to turn white. That pale yellow is okay. I'm using the finest part of my box grater. They do sell hand zesters as well, which you can hold in your hand and do this very same thing. All right, shake that out a little bit, and then using my knife is the easiest way to get that all together. I don't know, I probably have a teaspoon, probably close to a teaspoon and a half of zest here that we will be using. In fact, I think I'll just go ahead and put that right into my bowl. Okay, I'm gonna use this lemon juicer where I just rub these around until the juice all comes out. Now this juicer does not have holes in it, so I will need to pick out the seeds. I do not want those seeds in my lemon bars. Okay, I need a half a cup of lemon juice. So we'll start as we do each half, pouring it in here. 2 lemons should be pretty sufficient. Again, if you're slightly off high or low, this recipe for lemon bars will turn out. Let's get that last half of a lemon, and then we will be very close to half a cup, maybe even just slightly over. My lemons were nice sized ones today. All right, I see 1 more seed to get out. All right, and it goes. And again, as long as you're close to half a cup, all will be good. So that goes into our bowl as well. If you don't own a lemon juicer, or a citrus juicer as they're probably called, because they can be used for oranges or grapefruit or other things, just squeeze them with your hand. You will get almost all the juice out doing it that way as well. All right, next we're going to put 2 cups of sugar into our lemon juice with that optional lemon zest. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put this onto my stand mixer. And we will be adding the eggs one at a time as we mix our filling. All right, in goes our 4 eggs, letting them beat a little before adding the next one. Egg number 3 and egg number 4. Turn that up a little bit. All right, lastly, to thicken this up a little bit, we're going to add 4 tablespoons of flour. All right, we'll mix that flour in. And by now, our crust should be really close to done. So we'll be ready to pour this filling on top. I'm just gonna run my spatula around to make sure nothing's sticking to the bottom. Oh, it looks great. Here's our crust after 10 minutes. Just maybe slightly brown around the edges, which is perfect. We're then going to add our topping. I'm just gonna give that a little stir and pour our lemon, sugar over the top, a little bit of flour to thicken it slightly. This goes right back into that 350-degree oven where it will bake for another 20 minutes or until it's set up. So the bars have been out of the oven for probably at least 30 minutes. The pan's slightly warm underneath, but I really want to let them cool greatly. Otherwise, our next step just disappears into the topping. No big deal if it does, but one of the easiest ways to add a little garnish of powdered sugar is to use a sifter. Just makes them look so pretty. Now that's completely up to you if you want to use a sifter or not. You can just kind of scatter it around too. But a nice dusting of white powdered sugar is just a common garnish on the top of lemon bars. All right, time to cut these. Yum. Oh, they've set up very nicely, which is another reason for letting them cool. All right, I'm just going to take this one out of the corner. Oh, I love lemon. Now, that corner one's not coming out real well. I'm getting a very crumbly bottom here, but sometimes it's hard to get the first one out. These are delicious. I love the thick bottom on these, and it's just buttery, and it's flaky, and then the tanginess of the lemon, but enough sugar to get the sweetness. Lemon bars are just such a great treat. And I don't know, there's something about lemon that just makes it so refreshing. So be sure to subscribe to Time to Cook with Susan Beck for other great lemon recipes, other great bar recipes, other great dessert recipes, and even some kitchen hacks and organization tips.